TOEIC Listening Practice. Listening Part 3. Set 41. Part 3. Directions. You will hear some conversations between two or more people. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speakers say in each conversation. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The conversations will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Questions 1 through 3 refer to the following conversation.
David, have you seen the printer paper? The cabinet is nearly empty and I can't find any extra boxes.
Really? I thought we had enough to last until the end of the month. The marketing team must have used a lot for their big client presentation last week.
That's probably it. In any case, we have a critical report to print for the board meeting tomorrow. We can't afford to run out.
You're right. The standard delivery from our supplier takes 2 days, which is too long. What do you propose?
I think I should drive to the local office supply store this afternoon. It'll be more expensive, but it solves our immediate problem. It's the only way to be sure we have the paper in time.
That seems a bit drastic, but I see your point. We need to guarantee we can print that report.
Exactly. So unless you have a better idea, I'll head out in about an hour. Can you let the front desk know?
No, that's the most reliable option. I'll make sure they're aware. Thanks for taking care of this, Liam.
No problem. I'll just check this last storage closet over here before I go, just in case.
Number 1. What is the main problem the speakers are discussing? Number 2. Where most likely are the speakers? Number 3. Why is there a shortage of paper? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 1. The correct answer is D. Next, let's look at number 2. The correct answer is C. Finally, for number 3, the correct answer is A. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Questions 4 through 6 refer to the following conversation.
All right, John, thanks for meeting. We've just finished the opening remarks portion of our hiring strategy meeting. Let's move on to the candidate review.
Sounds good, Sarah. I was impressed with the first 2 candidates, especially their technical skills. What about the third one, Mr. Evans?
He's also highly qualified. However, there's a potential issue. His requested salary is about 15% higher than the budget we've allocated for this position.
15%. That's significant. Is there any flexibility on our end?
Not much, unfortunately. We could maybe stretch it by 5%, but that still leaves a considerable gap. He did mention he's looking for strong professional development opportunities, which we do offer.
That's a good point. We could emphasize our training programs and mentorship, but the salary is a major hurdle.
I agree. It's a tough call. He has experience that would be very valuable from day one.
Okay, let's put a pin in the discussion about Mr. Evans for now. We need to decide on our overall approach first.
Right. We should proceed with the rest of the agenda to get a full picture. After we review all items, we can circle back and make a final decision on all candidates.
Agreed. Let's move on. I want to ensure our hiring process is as effective as possible.
Number 4. What is the speaker's profession? Number 5. What is the problem with Mr. Evans? Number 6. Look at the graphic. What topic will the speakers discuss next? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 4. The correct answer is B. Next, let's look at number 5. The correct answer is C. Finally, for number 6. The correct answer is A. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation.
Excuse me, I'm here to look at the ticket machine. I was told it's not printing.
Oh yes, thank you for coming. We've tried restarting it a few times, but it just beeps and shows an error code E05.
This is causing quite a line. The machine is over 10 years old. I'm not surprised it's having issues. Is it something you can fix quickly?
An E05 error usually means the paper sensor is faulty. Given its age, the part has likely worn out. I don't have that specific sensor with me.
So it can't be repaired today. That's a problem. We have a major event this evening.
I'm afraid not. I'll have to order the part, which will take at least 24 hours to arrive. For now, you'll need to handle transactions manually.
Understood. I'll put up a sign and get the cash box ready. Thanks for checking on it.
Number 7. What are the speakers mainly discussing? Number 8. What did the staff do before the technician arrived? Number 9. According to the manager, why is the malfunction not surprising? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 7. The correct answer is B. Next, let's look at number 8. The correct answer is D. Finally, for number 9. The correct answer is B. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Miss Davies. Thanks for joining the call on such short notice. I'm calling about the menu for your event on Friday. We've just learnt our supplier can't provide the special imported cheese for the carbonara.
Oh no, that's terrible. The carbonara was the main dish. The event is in 2 days. This is very urgent. What can we do?
I understand your concern. I've already looked into alternatives. I'm sharing a simplified version of our pasta menu with you now. We have all the ingredients for the other options.
Okay, I see it. The pepperoncino seems like a good alternative, and it's even a bit cheaper. Is it a popular dish?
It is, but it's quite spicy. Since you mentioned some guests have dietary sensitivities, the Neapolitan might be a safer, more universally liked choice. It has a tomato base and is very classic.
Ah, you're right. I forgot about the spice. Let's avoid anything too strong. The Neapolitan sounds fine then.
Excellent choice. I'll update the order immediately. I will also apply a 10% discount on that dish for the inconvenience.
A 10% discount? That's very thoughtful of you. Thank you for handling this so quickly.
Of course, my goal is to ensure your event is a success. I'll send you the revised catering confirmation right away.
Perfect. I'll look for that email. I appreciate you acting as my dedicated contact for this.
Number 10. Who most likely is Miss Davies? Number 11. What problem does the caterer mention at the beginning of the call? Number 12. Look at the graphic. How much will Miss Davies be charged for one serving of the replacement dish? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 10. The correct answer is C. Next, let's look at number 11. The correct answer is D. Finally, for number 12, the correct answer is A. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Questions 13 through 15 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, Mr. Evans. I'm calling about invoice 734. It seems higher than I expected. We were supposed to get a 10% discount for early payment, but I don't see it applied.
Let me pull that up. Ah, I see. I apologize for the oversight. It looks like the discount wasn't processed correctly. I have our project manager, Maria, on the line as well. Maria, can you confirm the project scope?
Certainly. The invoice covers the initial consultation and the first phase of development. The early payment discount should indeed be applied to the total.
Thank you, Maria. My apologies again. I can issue a corrected invoice right away. To ensure we're all aligned for the next phase, perhaps we should schedule a brief follow-up meeting.
That's a good idea. How is your availability?
I'm looking at our shared calendar now. I could do Thursday morning. Mr. Evans, does that work for you?
Let's see the schedule. Yes, Thursday at 10 a.m. looks open. The Cedar Room is available then. Shall I book it?
Thursday at 10 works for me. Thank you for sorting this out so efficiently.
You're welcome. I'll send the meeting invitation for the Cedar Room and the revised invoice shortly. Talk to you both then.
Number 13. Why is the client calling? Number 14. What did Mr. Evans fail to do? Number 15. Look at the graphic. In which room will the meeting be held? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 13. The correct answer is A. Next, let's look at number 14. The correct answer is B. Finally, for number 15, the correct answer is C. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Questions 16 through 18 refer to the following conversation.
Mark, I wanted to talk about the costs for our raw materials. I've just reviewed the last 6 months of invoices, and our primary supplier, KBC Industries, has increased their prices by nearly 15%.
I noticed that too, James. Their justification was rising energy costs, but it's putting a serious strain on our budget. Their quality is excellent, but the price is becoming an issue.
Exactly. Have you looked into any other options? We can't absorb these increases indefinitely.
I have. I've been in talks with a competitor, Sterling Materials. Their quality is comparable, and their pricing is more stable. They're willing to offer a fixed price if we sign a 2-year contract.
A 2-year contract? That's a significant commitment. What are the terms?
The price would be locked in at 10% below KBC's current rate. It would give us predictability and immediate savings. I believe the long-term benefit outweighs the risk of being locked in.
10% below current rates? That's very persuasive. We've been with KBC for over a decade, but loyalty has its limits.
My thoughts exactly. I think it's time we seriously consider making a change. The stability Sterling offers is exactly what our budget needs right now.
All right, Mark. Draw up a formal proposal comparing the two. I want to see the projected savings over the next 24 months. Let's make a data-driven decision.
Number 16. What is the main purpose of the conversation? Number 17. What does Mark propose to get a better price? Number 18. What can be inferred about James? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 16. The correct answer is D. Next, let's look at number 17. The correct answer is A. Finally, for number 18, the correct answer is D. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Questions 19 through 21 refer to the following conversation.
Chloe, I finished compiling the feedback from last week's training conference. Overall, the response was very positive.
That's great to hear, Laura. Were there any specific comments or issues raised?
Yes, a few people mentioned that the design thinking workshop was too crowded. The room was set for 20 people, but nearly 30 showed up. It made the hands-on portion difficult.
Ah, I see. That's a good problem to have, in a way, but we need to manage it better. For next year's conference, we should definitely book a larger space for that session.
I agree. I'll make a note of that. Another point was about the lunch break. It felt a bit rushed at only 50 minutes.
50 minutes? I thought we had allocated a full hour. Let me see the schedule. You're right, it's from 12 o'clock to 12:50. That's my mistake.
We can easily extend that to a full hour next time by shortening the coffee break slightly.
Good idea. Please add that to the planning notes for next year's event. Anything else major?
No, that covers the main feedback. The keynote was particularly well received, and people enjoyed the panel discussion.
Excellent. Thanks for putting this together, Laura. It's very helpful for our planning.
Number 19. What are the speakers discussing? Number 20. What problem occurred during the design thinking workshop? Number 21. Look at the graphic. How long was the lunch break? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 19. The correct answer is C. Next, let's look at number 20. The correct answer is B. Finally, for number 21, the correct answer is B. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Questions 22 through 24 refer to the following conversation.
Helen, I'm reviewing the survey results from our leadership workshop last month. We got some great feedback, but there are a few points I'd like to address for the next one.
Oh, really? I thought it went quite well. What did the attendees say?
They praised the content, especially the case studies, but a recurring comment was the lack of time for group discussion. People wanted more opportunities to apply the concepts together.
I see. We did have a tight schedule. It was difficult to fit everything into a single day.
Exactly. So for the next session, I'm thinking we should either extend it to a day and a half, or we could book a venue with multiple breakout rooms to run parallel discussion groups.
Extending the time might be difficult for attendees' schedules. Using breakout rooms sounds more practical. That way we can keep it to one day but double the discussion time.
My thoughts precisely. Could you start looking into venues that offer that kind of facility? Preferably somewhere central with good transport links.
Of course. I'll research some options and get quotes. How many attendees are we expecting for the next one?
Let's plan for around 50 people. That would mean we need a main hall and at least 4 smaller breakout rooms.
Okay, 50 people, main hall, 4 breakout rooms. Got it. I'll have a preliminary list for you by the end of the week.
Perfect. One other thing that came up was a desire for more hands-on exercises, not just discussions. We need to build that into the agenda.
Right. I'll make a note to block out time for interactive activities when I draft the new schedule.
Thanks, Helen. This will really help elevate the next workshop.
Number 22. What is the main topic of the conversation? Number 23. According to Mark, what did workshop attendees want more of? Number 24. What will Helen do next? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 22. The correct answer is D. Next, let's look at number 23. The correct answer is A. Finally, for number 24, the correct answer is C. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Questions 25 through 27 refer to the following conversation.
Hi Chloe, it's Ben calling from Apex Solutions. I'm looking at our latest invoice and there seems to be a discrepancy I'd like to clarify.
Hi Ben, of course. Let me open your account file. What seems to be the issue?
It appears we've been billed twice for the cloud migration service in May. We only authorized that service once as part of the initial project setup.
I see, you're right. There are two identical line items here. That's definitely an error on our part. It must have been a data entry mistake. I do apologize for the confusion.
No problem, as long as we can get it sorted. Can you issue a credit note or a revised invoice?
Absolutely. I'll void the current invoice and generate a new one with the correct amount right now. It should be in your inbox within the next 10 minutes.
Great, thank you. I'll wait for that to come through before processing the payment.
Perfect. Again, sorry for the trouble, Ben. Let me know if there's anything else.
Number 25. What is the purpose of Ben's call? Number 26. What is the specific problem with the invoice? Number 27. What will Chloe do next? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 25. The correct answer is C. Next, let's look at number 26. The correct answer is A. Finally, for number 27, the correct answer is D. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Questions 28 through 30 refer to the following conversation.
Susan, I just got off the phone with our client in Chicago. They need to move our meeting from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Wednesday.
Oh, okay. That's a bit of a problem. Our flight back is scheduled for 4 p.m. We'll never make it to the airport in time if the meeting ends around 3:30.
My thoughts exactly. We need to rebook our flight for later in the evening. Let's call the travel agency. I'll get them on the line.
Global Travel, this is Maria. How can I help you?
Hi Maria, this is Daniel from TechCorp. I'm with my colleague Susan. We need to change our return flights from Chicago to New York on Wednesday, booking reference ZY456.
Okay, Mr. Daniel, let me pull up that reservation, ZY456 for 2 passengers. You're currently on the 4 p.m. flight. What time would you like to move to?
Is there anything available after 7 p.m.? We need to give ourselves plenty of time to get to the airport after our rescheduled meeting.
Yes, there's a flight at 7:30 p.m. with a few seats left, and another one at 9 p.m. with good availability. Both are with the same airline.
The 7:30 p.m. flight would be perfect. Could you please book 2 seats on that for us? And can you confirm if there are any change fees?
Let me check. Because you have business class tickets, you're entitled to 1 free change. So, there will be no additional cost. I've rebooked you on the 7:30 p.m. flight. You'll receive the confirmation email shortly.
That's fantastic news. Thank you so much, Maria.
Number 28. Why do the speakers need to change their travel plans? Number 29. Who is Maria? Number 30. Why was the original 4 p.m. flight a problem? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 28. The correct answer is B. Next, let's look at number 29. The correct answer is B. Finally, for number 30, the correct answer is D. That's the end of the listening test. Great job, and thanks for doing your best today.